Yeah. All right, Israel. We're back with part 2 of starting over in the quote unquote truth. Only a remnant shall be saved.
That's right.
Okay, Israel? Yes. All right.
Right, that's right,
So
Israel.
this what the situation is. We back for part 2 again, starting over in the quote unquote truth. Only a remnant shall be saved. Okay? Now we're learning about this whole thing being a matter of election according to the Most High's election. Okay? Now we're trying to get a grasp on going back to the beginning, starting new and becoming as little children.
Right.
Okay? And now must be made to understand that only a remnant shall be saved. Okay? Most will not be willing to become as little children. Most will not be willing to keep the charge. Okay? So we understand that. And so now Solomon
Right.
is with us. Go ahead, brother.
Shalom, shalom, family. Shabbat shalom to all of you out there. Get some rest and get some spiritual food, man. Get it.
That's right. Halawaya Bashem Amashayat Yahweh. I guess picking up from where we left off, we got a lot of understanding in that opening part. So this thing called starting over in the quote unquote truth. Okay. Now we're gonna move on and we're gonna open up in the book of Joshua and hopefully make a point. And it kind of signifies, kind of tells us what we have been in the midst of. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the Old Testament, and we're gonna see what it's telling us in the book of Joshua, 5th chapter. We're gonna come down to the 6th verse. All right. For the children of Israel walked 40 years in the wilderness, till all the people that were men of war, which
Right.
came out of Egypt, were consumed, because they obeyed not the voice of the Lord Yahweh, unto
Mm-hmm.
whom the Lord sware that he would not show them the land, which the Lord Yahweh sware unto their fathers, that he would give us a land that would flow it with milk and honey.
Mm-hmm.
Now I bring this out because I liken it to what's been going on in my brief amount of time in the truth, walking around in the wilderness. Okay? It felt like 40 years. You want to say something to that, brother?
Right, right. No doubt. I mean, look at that whole dynamic from the start of, I guess, the exit, if you want to say the exit of the children of Israel. And turn your mic down a little bit, brother. I hear the echo a little bit. But nah, just to start from the Exodus, our people was going astray. They wanted to, worship other deities. They wanted to worship the golden calf and all that other madness. You see that? Kept us in the wilderness for 40 years until the old generation died off. You see that? That's where we are right now. We are wandering in the wilderness of the spiritual wilderness right now. It ain't so much the physical wilderness now. We walking around. Nah, we in the spiritual wilderness right now, and we seeking Yahweh shot. You see that?
That's
Go ahead,
right.
bro.
That's right, brother. So we're bringing this point out to try to make a point, I should say, bringing this scripture out because it could be likened, like the brother said, we walking around in a spiritual wilderness, round in circles,
Mm-hmm.
okay? But the thing about it is, there is a purging in Israel that's going on, that's taking place, okay, of the unprofitableness, okay? And all of these teachers, all of these individuals, Israelites trying to walk in the truth, yet are not, okay? So he's showing us, we talked about it in the lesson before,
Mm-hmm.
how Israel has been blinded. That's what causes us to walk around in this spiritual wilderness. Okay. And So we just come and understand that the exclusive requirement that it takes to attain to life is that we become as little children. Okay, so now that's the only way for us to come out of this spiritual wilderness. All right, anything, brother, before we go on to talking about this remnant?
Now let's get it. Let's get right into it.
Isaiah in the 10th chapter.
All right.
Isaiah 10, and we're going to go to the 20th verse. Okay, Isaiah 10 and 20. We can start there. And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel, in truth.
In truth, that's heavy right there. In truth, brother, you understand how pivotal that is right there to understand. We got to be seeking the Most High in spirit and in truth. That's what he said seek him at, or how to seek him in spirit and in truth. That's the only way. Go ahead.
So, and it will read, the remnant shall return, just like the brother was talking about. And the remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, unto the mighty God, Yahweh.
That's right. That's right. So the remnant will seek the Most High in spirit and in truth. That's the only way you can get it, bro. There's no you can wear your fringes all the way to the kingdom. Just the fringes. There's no I can just wear my bed all the way to the kingdom. So, nah, it's not. It don't work like that, bro. You understand what I'm saying? It's about the spirit and the truth, the faith that you have in the Most High through His only begotten Son Yahweh Shai. You see that? Shit. Matter of fact, the Pharisees were doing all that, wearing the phylacteries, mitres, garments down to the foot, but they were vipers. He called them vipers, man. He cussed them out.
That's right.
See that? Go ahead, brother.
22nd verse. For though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant of them shall return. The
Wow.
consumption decreed shall overflow with righteousness. Okay, Israel? Now, it just told you, though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, only a remnant of them shall return. Okay, walking around in this spiritual wilderness through all of the history of the people of Israel. Okay, only a remnant shall return. And right now, we up against insane, almost insurmountable odds. Thus, you have to seek the Most High, Hamashiach as well, in order that we might be delivered out of all of this wickedness. Okay? So now let me go on down here. We're going to go to the 46th chapter in Isaiah. And I think you're capable, Israel, of putting this together and understanding what is being said unto you today. What the Most High is telling us about this remnant. This ain't no laughing matter. Everybody out here acting like, oh, it's all good. We Israel. We've attained to everlasting life just because. That is not true. Okay? We're in the 46th chapter. We're gonna go to the 3rd verse. Well, what did you say? 3rd verse, I think.
Where you at, Zechariah?
Oh no, I was in
It is
I
Zechariah
was
3.
in I was in chapter 46 of oh, I should be in Isaiah, Salakia. Isaiah 46. And it will read, hearken unto me, O house of Jacob, and all the remnant of the house of Israel, which are born by me from the belly,
All
which
right.
are carried from the womb. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, look at this right here. The Most High has already talked about, or must I say, chose his remnant from the beginning. You see that? From the belly. See that? Or house of Israel. All right, so understand just the Most High has his remnants, bro. Even within Israel. Not all Israel gonna be saved in Israel. He has his remnants that he wants, that he puts to the side for him and for his sake. All right, not just the whole house. All right, so understand
Election,
that
election,
the election,
understand
bro.
that. That's what we're learning tonight. This is not about who did what. This is about the election of Yahweh. Okay, either you're chosen or you're not. And we only can hope and pray that we are among that number. Okay, let me take you down here to the 10th verse, because we need to understand, like the brother just said, it's already a done deal. We just don't have the word yet, or the result yet. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. So it is according to the pleasure of the Most High that he elects who it is he so chooses to. Okay, that's his pleasure. He's gonna do all his pleasure. Okay, now let's go to the book of Zephaniah. Go to the book of Zephaniah, and we're gonna go to the 3rd chapter, and go to the 12th verse, and it will read, I will also leave in the midst of thee an afflicted and poor people,
Mm.
and they shall trust in the name of Yahweh. The remnant of Israel shall not do iniquity, nor
Mm-hmm.
speak lies, neither shall a deceitful tongue be found in their mouth.
See that? So you gotta watch out for the things you say. You gonna fight stuff in your mind all the time. Yeah, how wish I fought Satan the devil in his mind all the time. It was all the time, but he fought him. Luke 4. All right. But this right here links up to Revelation 14:5. Right? Talking about those people, right? Those people who were virgins who did not get I guess you could say messed up by that Proverbs 7 woman.
Let's
You know what
get
I'm
there.
saying?
I'll read it.
Yeah.
I'll read it.
Let's
And
grab
in
that
their
real quick. All
mouth
right.
was found no guile.
Mm-hmm.
Again,
Mm-hmm.
and in their mouth was found no guile. For they are without fault before the throne of Yahweh.
That's right. Matter of fact, start at verse 4 real quick. Just read at
We'll
verse
do
4.
it. And it will read, these are they which were not defiled with women.
Mm.
Like the brother was just telling you, that strange woman.
Mm-hmm.
Proverbs 7. We've been over it, but we're going to go
Right.
over it again and again and again until all understand. That's what we're dealing with. Okay?
Right.
And again, it reads, and there are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb, whithersoever he goeth.
Now remember that verse in Proverbs 7 when it said that those who follow the path and go on the ways of this woman go to death. You see that? But if you go into the ways or you follow the Lamb, Yahweh, you obtain life. It's that simple. All right. Go ahead, brother.
These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto Yahweh and to the Lamb Yahweh.
That's right.
And in their mouth was found no guile, for they are without fault before the throne of Yahweh.
That's right. That's that remnant. There's only a remnant that's gonna happen. That's what this is gonna happen to right here. This isn't everyone. This isn't all Israel. Just because you call yourself a Hebrew Israelite or whatever. You understand that? I might not be in the remnant. None of us that's listening to this might not be in the remnant. We might not. That's just the harsh reality of the situation. But we still gotta do this work. And hope that we are of that remnant, bro. Hope. That's all you got.
That's right, brother.
All right. Yeah, we
Now
going that
we
now.
got to think about this, Israel. Many of us, like I say again right now, many might be throwing shit at their computer right now. What the hell are these niggas talking about? Going back to the beginning, starting over. nigga, what we're talking about is if you desire to attain to life everlasting, then you must go back. That's what we're doing. When we're explaining to you that there's only a remnant that are going to be saved anyway. So if you already have deemed within yourself, man, I ain't going back, I know things, you are not as become as little children. Okay, a little child. Okay, you are not among that remnant. Okay, you signed your own check. Okay, so now many of us thinking that we've put in due service or are putting in due service, teaching, keeping the commandments, so on and so forth, supposedly the faith, so on and so forth. Okay, might tend to get a little high-minded, might not be that hard to do. Okay, so we need to talk through this, and we need to be well taught of the words of Hamashiach. Okay, they are life again. Let's go to Matthew in the 7th chapter. Going to Matthew in the 7th chapter, and we're gonna go to the 21st verse. Okay, not everyone. Listen to this real good. For all of us that think about ourselves that in a way that suggests that we know the service that we've been putting in is on par with the requirements of Hamashiach. Okay? And it will read, not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father, which is in heaven. So that's letting you understand, this is not about what we think, okay? Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? Think about what's being said here. Many will say unto me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? Have we not put in due service? Okay, I got a channel. I do my thing out on the corner. I teach this and that. I do this and that. Okay, so they will say unto Yahushua, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have cast out devils? You hear niggas talking all the time about how they casting out devils. They defending the quote unquote gospel. Okay, let's rethink the thing. Now, and it goes on to say, and in thy name done many wonderful works. This was going to be the question. Now let's see how Hamashiach said he will answer the question. And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. Like the iniquity of telling the children of Israel that some Mexicans are their brothers and sisters, that they evolved from Negroes. Do you hear this foolishness? What is any different between that and the theory of evolution by Darwin? That's what these brothers are teaching.
That's right.
They're teaching you that Mexicans devolved from Negroes. Oh, they used to be dark skinned. They used to have woolly hair. Now they're tawny and they have straight hair. But you still are to accept them as your brethren, or you are a devil. And I'm casting you out, is what they say. What does scripture just say? And in thy name have cast out devils? That's the question. Okay. And in thy name done many wonderful works. And then I will profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that worketh iniquity. Okay?
Right.
Think about the thing. Hear it. Go ahead, brother.
No, hear the thing, man. This is no laughing matter, like the brother said earlier. This is serious business, bro. I gotta know how to fight against these spiritual wars, or y'all gonna be overtaken, man. The serpent gonna ride you to the lake of fire, bro. You understand that? It's real business, man. This is real war. This ain't no fake war. This is real spiritual war, man. All right, Ephesians 4. Go ahead, brother.
That's right. And I know it seems like a long time, The children of Israel have been hammered, you understand, by the Most High God. But this is for chastening and correction. And us who are on the other side of all of this extreme history of the children of Israel, we have the advantage of retrospect. Look behind
Right.
you. You feeling shaky in your faith? Look behind us. Look at the wondrous works that the Heavenly Father has done for Israel. And look ye at the ass whooping that he has put on the children of Israel. So you don't have to think to yourself, oh, I can get away with this and that. I can get away with not keeping the laws. I can get away with lying. I can get away with cheating and presenting falsehood unto the people.
That's right.
I can get away with causing the flock to go astray and be scattered, and it'll be all right. Yeah, how he on vacation? He ain't gonna do nothing. He ain't been here in all this time. What the hell? He done with this. God forbid. He have not cast away his people. Okay, let's go over here to 2 Peter right quick.
Right.
2 Peter, 8th verse. But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day. So it seems like to us forever, nothing to the Most High. Okay, so be prepared. You don't know when he's coming. Okay, the Lord is not slack concerning his promise.
He is not slack, brother. He is not slack. And for those who sitting around just waiting, tarrying along day by day, you shouldn't be tarrying along either. You should be attacking this word, man. You should be getting into this word and understanding what's going on with it, man. Understanding what's going on with your spirit, what's going on with your thoughts, your mind, your whole process of how you think. You see that? You alleviate sin in the mind first before it even goes down to the flesh. It's a relationship between the mind and the flesh, bro. It's a marriage. Wait, brother.
As some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward. That's the love. He's long suffering to us word.
Right.
But don't take that for granted. I got time. I can fuck around and do this, that, and the other. No. You do not know, okay, the moment, okay? And any time that he comes is always too soon if it is that you are caught in your iniquity. Hear the thing, this spiritual battle, this sin that takes place in your mind first, okay? That's why only a remnant will be saved. It's a hard thing to hear.
Yeah, because when you look at it, half of Israel don't even know that they're being attacked in the mind. They just looking at the so-called white man, looking at the Chinese, the Arab man, and all that in the flesh, and not even knowing that their mind is their biggest enemy. You won't fight against an enemy if you don't even know if that's your enemy. That's my point.
That's
We're
right,
trying to show you through the scriptures that your serpent or that flesh is your enemy. It's warring against your soul. Real quick, I got scripture real quick. 1 Peter 2:11. Dearly beloved, I beseech you as strangers and pilgrims, abstain from fleshly lust, which war against the soul. You see that? So your flesh is going to war against your soul, man. We're trying to show y'all that don't walk through the flesh, walk through the spirit. That's going to get you salvation, not your flesh. Because flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of heaven. We all know that.
That's right,
Brother.
preach, brother. Okay, so let's finish that up. Again, I'm going to read that again because you need to hear it again. Listen to it. The Lord is not slack in concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering. Lucky we are to usward. Not willing that any should perish. Okay, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. That's why we're going back. We are changing. We're making a drastic change. That's the transition. We're going from those of us who think we know something back to being as little children that know nothing. And we're going to start all over again from the ground up. And we're going to receive the word out of the mouth of the Most High and his own one and only begotten Son, not out of the mouth of men,
Right.
not the doctrines of men. This is purity that we seek.
That's right. Perfection. See that? Be ye perfect. That's a command. It wasn't an option. Be ye perfect. You can only be perfect by the renewing of your mind. Not going to the gym. Not running laps around your neighborhood. By the renewing of your mind. He don't care about your flesh, how good the shape you in. He don't care about that. All right, go ahead, brother.
What he cares about is that you keep the faith in him because he has earned it. When have you known the Most High to tell a lie? He's not like us. If he says it, so it shall be done. You understand that?
It's already
Now,
done.
it's already done. That's correct,
Right.
brother. The beginning, the end, it was declared from the beginning. Okay.
Right.
Now, like he said, these things that seem like they're small things, okay, beards, fringes, so on and so forth, they're still commandments. Israel, don't forget, it all comes back to the commandment. And I want to send out a special little message right now in the midst of this lesson to everyone. How be it, now listen to this good, how be it that you can find yourself knowing that you are not keeping the commandment. I know brothers right now around here, no fringes on them. How the hell did you do that? What the hell did you hear that told you, oh, that's a small commandment, I don't really got to worry about that? You break one commandment, you break them all. Okay, you have to be well taught, well understood. This book will teach you what you need to know to attain to life. Okay, small things, keeping your beard on your face. Okay, not dressing in strange apparel, which will be judged.
That's right.
Okay, this seems small, but it's not. It is all a part of the same thing. Commandment. He says do it, you do it. Don't ask no questions. Don't talk
Don't
about,
ask nothing.
oh, I'm digging into this and that, and I'm reading some other stuff. Who gives a damn what you read? Okay. Now, we are, because I got to get into this with you. You got a lot of people saying, hey, I don't have to worry about this. How do these guys sit out here? Think about something. How do these guys sit out here teaching various things, and they hear a slew of individuals coming with contentions to what they're teaching? So how is it that they don't think to themselves, wait a minute, hold on for a second. A lot of people spitting up on this idea that Mexicans are Israelites. Maybe I should go seek deeper, look deeper into the matter. But they don't do that. They just continue straight ahead, like the Most High is not going to deal with them. And he is going to deal with them, okay? Now, we're going to get down here because I want to read something to you. Let's go to Hebrews, 10th chapter of Hebrews. You need to hear this, Israel, and take this into the fullness of understanding. Let's go to the 10th chapter. Let's go down to the 26th verse. Again, there are no small commandments. Okay? Get that out of your mind. Get it out of your mind that you can work out how it is that you're not going to do what you were told. Okay? That's why there will only be a remnant saved, because everybody wants to be in their own mind and they want to work it out so they can get themselves to sleep at night, how they're not going to do what they were told, but that it's going to be all right. Don't worry about it. Yahweh ain't going to do nothing. Yahweh Shai, he just a bunch of lip. Okay? So now let's go over here and because this is all about truth, right? We all say we in the truth. That's the culture in Israel, the truth. Okay, well, let's talk about the truth. Here's the truth for your ass. Okay, Hebrews in the 10th chapter and 26th verse. Listen to it good. And we're going to read down. For if we sin willfully, after that we have received the knowledge of the truth, there remaineth no sacrifice for sins. Ooh, you hear that, brother? Break that down to him.
Oh yeah. That means you can't sacrifice the Messiah twice, man. You can't do it two times. He died one time for the children of Israel. You know what I'm saying? For the sins of the people. Acts 5:30. All right. You can't sacrifice the Messiah multiple times, bro. You see that? You only get one
And that's
shot.
what they're doing. That's what they're doing too, brother. Because think about
That's what they're
something.
doing.
Listen to it good. Listen
Yeah.
to it good, Israel. If you know, it said if you willfully sin. So you know that this is the commandment, okay? Now you have thus situated it in your mind how you're not going to follow the command, okay? So now with each new day that you do that, like I said, I know brothers out here right now, it's a year later since they waked up and they still don't have fringes on their back. Okay, seem like a small thing, small commandment. Well, let's see about that. It just said, if you willfully sin after you heard the truth, there is no more sacrifice. Now, let me show you what has to be going on inside the mind. You're waking up each new day, okay? Each new day, you rise out of your sleep and you again disregard the commandment. So this is it's like you're breaking this thing all over again every day. You might be thinking in your mind, oh, I just said, I just didn't do that. It ain't no big thing. No, it's that you're doing it all over again afresh every day that you wake up and refuse to keep the command again. Do you hear how deep that is? Can you imagine how angry the Most High God is and how angry His one and only begotten Son is? To see the audacity of you that think you're going to get up one more day knowing that you're not keeping the commandment and say to yourself, I ain't keeping it again today. No more sacrifice. You understand that? Let me read that again and we're going to keep reading. For if we sin willfully after that, we have received the knowledge of the truth. There remaineth no more sacrifice for sins, but a certain fearful looking for of judgment and fiery indignation, which shall devour the adversaries. He that despised Moses' law died without mercy under 2 or 3 witnesses. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. You need 2 or 3 witnesses to back up a statement, man. Especially if you're trying to bring out something with the scriptures, like reincarnation. How you gonna take reincarnation is in the Bible? You have no witnesses for that, bro. Not one. You don't have one witness for that. But they will make up witnesses in the scriptures to try to validate reincarnation. That means there's no point of resurrection. Then you may as well do what you want to do and come back in a new body. There's no fear in that. You see what I'm saying? You could do what you want. It's what these
Right.
camps out here saying. All
Of
right.
how
So
much
you need
more
2 or 3 witnesses.
punishment, suppose ye, shall he be thought worthy, who hath trodden underfoot the Son of Man, of the Son of God,
Mm.
and hath counted the blood of the covenant,
Mm-hmm.
wherewith he was sanctified, an unholy thing,
That's right.
and hath done despite unto the Spirit of grace.
Mm.
That's the question.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
For we know him that hath said, vengeance belongeth unto me. I will recompense, saith the Lord Yahweh. And again, the Lord shall judge his people. We're reading that
Right.
because, come on now, a lot of us, I know I can speak for myself, came into this truth, found out by men, hey, it's all right, we go bang on these crackers and all that. Okay, no problem. But the Most High God said vengeance is his.
That's right.
So yeah, we will speak on them. We'll prophesy against them because we are to covet to prophecy. But all of that extraism is not necessary because that's already worked out. Vengeance
Right.
is the Lord's.
Right. That Deuteronomy 32 and 35, man. That's the precept of that verse right there. Vengeance is of the Lord's. Understand that. He will pay people vengeance, man. I mean, it is what it is. You can sit up here and pray all you want to. You've done wickedly, and you have not did these works. You don't have any grace. What must I say? The Most High don't have no grace in you. You haven't done any of these works. You haven't taught the people correctly according to the scriptures. You did like the pastors was doing in Jeremiah. You
That's
was
right.
trampling all over the vineyard. You got a problem with the Lord, man. That's as simply as that. I mean, I can't put it no other way.
Well,
Most High's gonna
Willful,
pay you vengeance.
we'll let the word put it another way. It
That's right.
is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God.
Right.
You understand
Fearful
that?
thing, bro. Nobody want that smoke, man.
Nobody. You understand? Now this thing called the truth. That's what they say. You know, this is the culture in Israel. We in the truth. We got the truth. What the truth? Well, Psalm 119 and 142. What does it say? Let's go over there right quick. Psalm 119 and 142. Let's read about the truth. Okay? So it won't be coming out of the mouth of some man. Okay? Let's read it in the scriptures. Psalm 119 and what did I say?
You said 142.
Wait a minute. Psalm 119.
142.
Hold on. Where am I? 119.
I got it. If you don't got it, I can
Go
read.
ahead. Go ahead, brother.
Righteousness is an everlasting righteousness.
Oh, here it is. Yep.
And thy law is truth.
Oh,
All right.
so wait a minute.
That's
Read
truth,
that
man.
one more time, brother.
Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness. And thy law is truth.
So if the law is righteousness, okay, and the law is the truth, then how are we in the truth, Israel, if we are not following the law? How are we in the truth if we have not become as little children? How are we in the truth if we are espousing known liars? You've watched video out the mouth of these men lying, and yet and still you come right behind that saying they got the truth. So they have the law?
That's what they say. They got a precept of that too, John 17 and 17. It says, sanctify, this is written in blood too, written by Yahweh Shah, or spoken by Yahweh Shah. It says, sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth. So it's out of his mouth that the word is truth. All right? Hearken unto, not to what man said, being man pleases.
That's right.
All right?
So, and the question becomes, who told you, Israel, that you were in the truth? Right. Where'd you get that notion from? Let's say this is your awakening. Where did you learn that you were in some truth? That means you're in the law. So how are you in the law until first you know the law and then perform to observe to do the law? So how could you be in the truth? These are lofty words. They're spoken every day, all day in Israel, and they have no meaning. Okay? Now, let us go down here because, again, this is the reason why we're starting over. From the ground up, we are going to build. Everyone that is committed to this is going to do so because they desire to attain to the kingdom of heaven and everlasting life. Otherwise, the rest of this shit don't mean nothing. You understand that? So let's go to Romans.
Matter of fact, hey, grab that before you jump there, grab that Psalms 40 and 8 real quick. To show what the will of the Most High is. 40 and 8. Psalms 40 and 8.
I got it right here. Psalm 40 and 8. And it will read, I delight to do thy will, oh my God. Yeah, thy law is within my heart.
See that? Break that down, brother.
I have preached righteousness in the great congregation. I have not refrained my lips. And go ahead, brother.
Yeah, that's the will of the Most High, man. The law. The words of the Most High. That's doing the will, man. When you do these scriptures, you're doing the will of the Most High, man. That's simple as put. All right? Go ahead, brother.
I want to just read Romans 9 and right quick. Go back to the book of Romans. Just want to make a quick point. Romans 9, and we're going to go down to the 28th verse. For he will finish the work and cut it short in righteousness, because a short work will the Lord make upon the earth. And as Esaias, okay, said before, except the Lord of Sabbath had left us a seed He had been as Sodom and been made like unto Gomorrah. This is the mercy of the Most High, because we all qualified to be dead already, all of
That's
Israel.
right. That's right.
But no man sinneth not. Okay? So if it would not, if it had not been that the Most High left us a seed, we would have been destroyed as Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed. So now we already have known the grace of the Most High. And now with this people that's left over, only a remnant of us shall be saved, because the rest of us is going to say they don't even want a chance. The hell, I ain't doing that. I don't care if Sodom and Gomorrah were destroyed. Most High ain't going to destroy me. I can do what I want to do. He ain't gonna see me. Okay? So we know this. We need this scriptural guidance, you understand? Don't dismiss it. Okay? So talking
Right.
about some truth. Go
That's
ahead,
right.
brother.
Nah, yeah, don't talk about you and the truth, but you ain't speaking according to what the Most High say, the oracles of the Lord. See that? You ain't talking about these scriptures. You ain't breaking these things down. Now you're not really in the truth, bro. You know of it, but you ain't in it. You know of it, which that's not gonna get you. That's not gonna get you far. But you have to be in this truth. You have to fight that spiritual battle, man. That's when you know you in the truth. That's when you know you suffering, because you can't get salvation until you suffer. You got to suffer with the Lord, man, and kill off that flesh, kill off that temptation. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you can obtain it, bro. Other than that, you ain't got a hope. No,
That's right,
no,
brother.
no type of hope.
And
Nah, go
again,
ahead, brother.
we're talking about becoming as little children. Again, the lesson. Starting over in the quote unquote truth. Okay? For only a remnant of us shall be saved of Israel. Okay? Now, who's determining that? That's why we're doing this predicated on what Hamashiach said. Becoming as little children. Okay, so that we can make it. Now let me read Daniel right quick so we can get some understanding of just who in the hell Hamashiach is and why he is what he is. 14th verse, and the 7 and 14. And there was given him dominion. Okay, given Hamashiach dominion and glory and a kingdom, that all people, nations, and languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion, which shall not pass away, and his kingdom, that which shall not be destroyed. Okay? This is why we got to do in accordance to what he has said. If he said, become as some little children, how be it you don't be breaking your neck to figure out exactly what that is. And we're telling your ass right now, going back, starting over from the beginning, learning as if we knew nothing. And then we're going to learn together. And let me tell you something else. When we jump this channel off, this new walk, this community, it will not be laden with outside influence.
That's
You
right.
understand that? Heathens and shit coming to this channel. It ain't gonna be allowed. Holiness, if they want to come and keep their mouth closed and learn, so be it. Israel,
So be it.
if you want to bring contention and debate, get the hell out of here. Go to another place. You can get all you want. Over here, we're gonna do strictly what the book tells us. We're gonna
Right.
listen strictly to the word of the Most High and his one and only begotten Son.
That's right.
Okay, understand that. This is a movement to try to get ourselves into the kingdom, not think we've already attained to such,
You know,
because
it's so
we
funny
haven't
too. The
attained
verse you
to
just
a
got
damn
finished
thing.
reading.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, the verse you just got finished reading sounds very, very close to Isaiah 9, huh? Isaiah 9 and
Mm.
6. For
Mm-hmm.
non-messianics out there, who is it talking about? Okay, we still waiting. Sorry
We're
about that.
still waiting.
We
We
still
know you ain't
waiting.
gonna show up, but we are still waiting since you're running that mouthpiece, that duck bill. You see that? Now let's go to John in the 6th so we can get some more understanding of why we just told you who Hamashiach is, who he got his power from, what he has dominion over, everything. Okay? Now, just in case you think you slick, 6:44. No man can come to me except the Father which has sent me draw him, and I will raise him up at the last day. So you just can't figure within yourself, you're gonna go to her Mashayah. The Father has to draw you to her Mashayah. Again, we're talking election. Again, that's why we're talking about only a remnant shall be saved. Because he's not going to go and draw every man unto the one and only begotten Son of him.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, brother. You want to say something on that?
Nah, that's plain and simple. He's not gonna get every man to be awake in this deal. That's just the truth. It won't be no such thing as a remnant. It won't be one. All right.
That's right.
So
We're going
understand that.
right back. Finish this thing on up. We're going to bring it to a short close. To a close. 9th verse of Romans again. We're going to fall to the 27th verse. Esaias also crieth concerning Israel. Though the number of the children of Israel be as the sand of the sea, a remnant shall be saved. You see the theme here? Remnant. No
Remnant.
time for high-mindedness.
Because you do not know if you are in that remnant or not. That's the problem. You walk around like you in this truth, and you're a part of the elect. I hear people say all the time, "Oh, we the elect, we the elect."
Mm-hmm.
That's high-mindedness. You have no humbleness in that. The Most High he don't like that. You claiming something that you don't even have no assurance of.
None. I'm gonna
See
read
that?
in Romans, right? I'm in Matthew right quick. I am in the 25th chapter. Make a quick point here. Think about it. Listen, hear the thing, Israel. You understand that? And cast ye the unprofitable servant into outer darkness. Now I can read up, but that's the point. The unprofitable servant shall be cast into outer darkness. You understand that?
That's right.
That's what we're talking about. Unprofitability in teaching lies, in not being humble, in not becoming as a little child.
That's right.
This ain't about
That's
whether
right.
you want to do it. You better do it.
That's what you better do. You have no options. This is what it is, and it says what it says. All right.
And we're going to
So
bring
make
it
sure you
to a
understand
close.
that.
I'm going to leave you with one last thing, Israel, to close it out. And we hope that you understand this. Lord will, we are going to start a whole new walk, whole new channel. We'll leave this destroy out of Gentiles shit to somebody else, okay? For them to wrestle with all of that foolishness about Mexicans and Esau and all. We're going to get into the pureness of this word, is
That's
what we're
right.
going to do. And be in total, absolute subjection. That's what
That's
we're
right.
going to do. We're not going to be
Yeah.
about confusion. We're not going to be
Yeah.
about thinking we already know something.
That's right. I got one more scripture too to pull out too. Proverbs 6
Go
and
ahead.
16.
Go
All right,
ahead
let's
before I
grab
end
that
it. Go
real
ahead.
quick. All right, it says
What'd you
these
say?
16.
Go to what?
Proverbs 6 and 16.
Let me go there right quick. Proverbs 6 and 16.
We're gonna read that.
I am there right now.
All right.
All right. Proverbs 6 and 16. And it will read, these 6 things doth the Lord Yahweh hate. I
So
thought
it
he
goes.
ain't do no hate.
Oh yeah, he hate, huh? Okay.
You cursing us out because we brought to you the lesson about being commanded to hate.
Mm-hmm.
What did it just
Right.
read? I'm gonna read it again. These 6 things doth the Lord Yahweh hate.
That's right. Mm.
Yeah, 7 are an abomination unto him.
See that? Something filthy. All right. Go ahead.
A proud look,
A
a
proud look. That's
lying
some you.
tongue. Go ahead.
Yeah. A proud look. Any prideful man is out there saying, "Oh, we got this. Oh, we in there already. We got the kingdom." You know what I'm saying? That's a proud look. You walk around here like you high and mighty.
A
You know what I'm saying? You a
lying
dusty
tongue
nigga? Yeah. Mm-hmm. A lion tongue. Go ahead.
and hands that shed innocent blood.
That's right. Any murderers out there? Most High hate you. Period. Go ahead. There's
and
still room for
heart
repentance, but he hates that. All right, go ahead.
and heart that deviseth wicked imaginations.
You see how
Like you
serious that is?
imagine that this shit was
You,
all
yeah,
right for you to not have fringes on your backside, because you said in your own heart, oh, that ain't no big deal.
you deceive your own self. See that?
Mm-hmm.
Within your own heart. You see, in the heart, that divisive, wicked imaginations. That's what we're attacking right now. We're attacking.
That's
We're
right.
showing you that you do have wicked imaginations, and the Most High sees that.
And
He's
he
in
gonna
there.
do
He
what?
sees that.
He said we
Yeah,
are casting down imaginations.
right. Wicked imaginations. Exactly. Ephesians 6 chapter talk about the wicked imaginations. All of that, man. So we're attacking. That's the spiritual war that we be talking about. All this stuff is spiritual stuff, man. It starts in the mind first. All right.
And heart that
What?
deviseth wicked imaginations. Feet that be swift in running to mischief.
You just want to go see what's going on, huh? No, we see that fight down the street. You want to run down the street, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And somebody let a shot off and it hit you. Now you looking stupid with the puppy dog eyes
Can't
in
wait
the
to
hospital room looking.
get
Yeah,
on social media so you can be a part of the foolishness. Cursing out this
exactly.
person, cursing out that person, talking about how ugly this person is, so on and so forth. Can't wait to run
Mm,
to mischief, but you won't run to
right.
the commandment.
Exactly.
A
Exactly.
false witness that speaketh lies,
Mm, mm.
and he that
You
soweth
speak.
discord among brethren.
And see, people think that a false witness just got to mean that you lying on somebody next to you. Now, you could lie on the word, too. You could be a false witness to the Bible, too. You know that, right? You saying something that's not in here. That's a false. We are a false witness. You're saying it's reincarnation in this Bible that Yahweh Shai came from Joseph Nutsack. You see that? That is bearing false witness on the Bible. You got a problem. At the end of the day, you got a problem, dog. And the Most High is he's going to visit you. He's going to visit you. All right?
And he that soweth discord among brethren, coming
Mm,
in with confusion. You understand that?
right.
Not being about Israel 100% of the time. You understand? That's
Right.
sowing discord. Judas Israel coming up in
Mm,
here teaching Israel for 2 straight months. Now about 15 or 20 videos all about the white man.
right.
Albeit, that's sowing discord. The Lord hates that. Okay? My son, keep thy father's commandment and forsake not the law of thy mother. Okay, point well made. And we're going to get out of here. We're going to leave
Mm,
you with one final thought, because this is where we are. As we are making our exodus and our transition out of this world and community of confusion and into the obedience and subjection of Yahweh Shai. Understand that, okay? We're going to go over here to Revelation.
mm,
This wraps it up. It ain't no more to be said after this chapter. Okay?
mm.
So we're going to leave you with this because we have nothing else to say after this. Having the glory of Yahweh. Wait a minute. 22nd chapter. Salakia.
Mm,
22nd chapter of Revelation. And it will read, he that is unjust, let
mm,
him be unjust still.
mm.
And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still.
Right.
And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. Okay?
Mm,
And I'm gonna leave you one more. Yahweh shall speak and end the whole matter. And this is it. And behold, I come quickly.
mm.
Quickly, he said. Anytime that he gets here, if you ain't got on your wedding garment, that's too soon.
It's too
You
soon,
understand
bro.
that? So
Right.
he has come quickly upon your ass. Okay? And my reward is with me to give every man according to his work shall be. I am Alpha and Omega, the
Mm,
beginning and the end, the first and the last.
mm, mm. So he been since the beginning, huh? He knew about all this, huh? Mm-hmm.
And
See
help
that?
them out, brother, because they say these non-messianics. How the hell can he be the beginning and the end? Yahweh is. I'll explain it to you simply. Yahweh is the beginning and the end. So too is Yahweh Shai. He's the
So it's himself.
beginning of creation and
Right.
the end.
Isaiah
Simple.
44:6. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, Halawaya, Bahasham, Hamashayak, Yahweh Shai, we have we've come unto you. It took some time, and I hope many of you bared with us,
Right.
okay, and got some edification, because this transitioning, it shall take place, okay.
That's right.
Know
That's right.
that we will be launching a new channel. We invite all of Israel to come onto that new channel and to this new walk, where we all shall go back to square one and be as little children. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. I just want to say all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Um, everybody rest easy this Shabbat, man. Taking the spiritual food, let it digest a little bit. Sleep it, sleep it on, keep it on you for a little minute, man. And we'll be back at y'all, man. Like the brother said, we got another channel coming up, so it's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy. We're gonna show y'all exactly what's going on through these scriptures. Lord will.
That's
Lord
right.
will.
And let me
All
say
right.
one last thing too. Let me reiterate.
Yeah.
In this new walk, not just not about a channel, but in this new walk, but by way of this new channel. You are not welcome in this new walk on this new channel,
That's right.
bringing in the old man, the old
Right.
knowledge. We starting over all the way from the bottom. You understand that?
That's right.
So don't bring any of that old shit in here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
with
right.
that being said, we will come unto you again. Hopefully, Lord will. It will be from
Lord
the
will.
new channel. And we're gonna send out as much as we can to get the word out there, to let everybody know that who wants to be a part of this new walk and become as little children, and hopefully to attain being a part among that remnant that shall be saved. We're gonna
That's right.
get that message out to you.
That's right, Israel. Until next time, Lord will. Shalom.
Shalom.